And we are on your way on 91.1 WRMU for the Otterbein Cardinals and the Mount Union Purple Raiders in an OAC showdown. On the return, number 4, and the Purple Raiders special teams stuff them inside the 15-yard line. And a beautiful start for the Purple Raiders.
Back 2 here in Shaun Thomas.
And they are going to pitch it to Thomas on the right side. Thomas with room inside the Otterbein 10. Still going. And Shaun Thomas gets down to the 2-yard line. Shaun Thomas refusing to get out of bounds there. And he gets another Purple Raider first down as they're into the no huddle here. They hurry up to the line. First and goal from the 2-yard line. Purple Raiders get set. Maloney is going to keep it himself. Maloney spins in. Magic Mike on the money. Touchdown, Purple Raiders. What a spin move from Mikey Maloney.
2 great rushes back to back. That was a great rush by Shaun Thomas to get them set up all the way down to the 2. And a great block as well by Matt Anderson. I don't know if you noticed, but he took his defender completely out of the play there. And then Shaun Thomas powered through, getting himself down to the 2-yard line. And then Maloney showing off that elusiveness. Only has to make one move, and he's in the end zone there. Big spin move from the QB1. First Purple Raider touchdown of the day.
Mikey Maloney, his second rushing touchdown of the year. Yvonne Merrick's PAT is up, and it is good. The Purple Raiders with a 7-0 lead as they cash in on their first offensive drive. Paddocky again taking the snap, looking for room. Up the middle he goes. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Otterbein Cardinals. Wow. Christian Paddocky taking the snap and running it in for a Cardinal touchdown. And wow, everyone, including us, shocked.
That's a touchdown you just never want to give up. Obviously, that was a great drive from Otterbein. But the Purple Raiders had him stopped there. They had the defense off the field with the punt. And then, unfortunately, Otterbein was able to keep that drive alive. And credit to them because they got downfield well there. The big pass from Hartley set everything up, and then they were able to just power their way through, get enough yards on the carries, and get all the way in for a touchdown. Tie this game back up at 7 here with 2:46 to go in this first quarter.
Braylon Belandra tacks on the PAT to tie things up at 7. Maloney takes the snap, looking to pass, looking over the middle. Maloney firing over the middle, caught by Shaun Thomas. Thomas makes a couple Cardinals miss, stays on his feet, and barrels in for a Purple Raider touchdown. Shaun Thomas would not go down, and the Purple Raiders with a fierce counterpunch against the Cardinals to take a 13-7 lead.
Shaun Thomas seems like he has some kind of vendetta against the Otterbein defense. He is just powering his way through all of them. I think 4 or 5 tackle attempts there by Otterbein, none of them able to bring him down. Second touchdown reception of the season there for Shaun Thomas, and got it to give the Purple Raiders back the lead just before this first quarter is over. Still 25 seconds to go in the first quarter for Mount Union.
3 for 3 on their drives. Maloney hands it off up the middle. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Purple Raiders. They're at it again, and they've taken a 19-7 lead with 11:40 to go. Just 20 seconds in to the second quarter. Baby, baby.
Big Mount Union touchdown there.
On the right hash, Williams behind Maloney. Maloney hands it off to Williams. Up the middle he goes, gets it to the right side, and Darnell dashes in for a Purple Raider touchdown.
He didn't even get touched there. I mean, that was just too easy for him. Great blocking, and he is just too quick.
I'll tell you what, something that I noticed on that play, the left tackle for Mount Union, this would be Fred Freever, is that his name?
Fevrier, yeah.
Fevrier. If you watch before that play, he tapped the left side of his leg.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that was a signal to Mikey to show the alignment to help him on that read option there.
Could have been.
That looked like some really good communication at the line that set up that touchdown.
That was very easy for Darnell, who just kind of took it all the way. I don't even think he got touched there.
Yeah. Von Merrick boots in the PAT, a 27-7 lead for the Purple Raiders. A 6-play, 49-yard drive, takes 2:14 off the clock, and ultimately ends in a 25-yard rushing touchdown from Darnell Williams. As Maloney again going to hand it off to Shaun Thomas this time on the left side, cuts it inside, and Thomas accelerates in for another Purple Raider touchdown. Shaun Thomas, green grass ahead of him, and runs it in for 6. 33-7 Purple Raiders. The Purple Avalanche has begun here in the third quarter.
This is what I'm used to when I have this headset on, is touchdowns, long runs, scoring drives, quick 3-and-outs when they're on defense. That's Purple Raider football. Now, this is bringing back a lot of memories. Yeah. That whole 20-7 first half nonsense, that felt like foreign territory to me. This feels right.
Yeah, that's for Shaun Thomas. That's going to be his longest rush of the season so far. Before it was 24 yards. That was, I think, around 40-yard rush there.
Yeah, 41 yards. Yeah, 41-yard rushing touchdown. And like we said, 2 plays, 60 yards, only took 38 seconds. 34-7 lead for the Purple Raiders, just like that. Quarter, Maloney takes the snap, looking the pass, looking left. Maloney lobbing it into the corner of the end zone, touchdown! Burner Turner into the back left corner of the end zone, touchdown Purple Raiders. Baby, baby, there's purple everywhere.
That was a perfect ball by Maloney to the corner of the end zone. Just great stuff from the quarterback. Great route by Turner. Got the separation as he cut outside, and just a touchdown that's going to extend this lead even more. Big third quarter for the Purple Raiders, up 40-7 now with the extra point on the way.
Noah has really.
If you guys want to cover my gas money, I'll make the trip every Saturday.
PAT is good from Yvonne Merrick, 41-7, 21 points from the Purple Raiders. And in the meantime, already 3rd down and 7 for Otterbein as Corley drops back to pass, and it is intercepted by Costa Thrasavulu, who coasts his way to an interception and down to the Otterbein 20-yard line.
First pick of the year for Thrasavulu.
Man, just the 2nd overall for the Purple Raider defense. Wow.
He's been having a great season so far, made a lot of great pass breakups, been close to interceptions, but finally gets it there, gets his hands on the ball. I'm sure he can't be happier, could not be happier to bring that one in. I got him in my sports sales class. Fun guy to have in class, and couldn't be happy for him there.
I thought you were going to say you have him on your fantasy team.
No.
I don't know if they have that for D3.
So 41-7, 5:11 to go in the third quarter. Purple Raiders once again knocking on the door as there goes Shaun Thomas again, and one play is all it takes. Touchdown, Purple Raiders. The Purple Avalanche continues. It is everywhere. 47-7. Weaver is behind Copper. Copper hands it off to Weaver. Weaver inside the 10 and weaves his way in for yet another Purple Raider touchdown. 54-7. Wow. It has escalated quickly and gotten out of hand fast for these Otterbein Cardinals.
I mean, that was just, Weaver didn't even get touched there. Some great blocking by receivers, running backs, and the offensive line paved the way for that gap for Lucas Weaver, which he just kind of took through on his own. Very easy for him there for the touchdown.
Oh, my goodness. It was a 2-minute timeout while we were yapping, and there's an interception. It's going to be a house call, pick 6 for the Purple Raiders. Corley throws an interception, and it is taken back for a 90-plus yard pick 6 touchdown.
That was your boy.
My man, Jason Anderson.
Baby.
He read that one perfectly, boys.
Yeah.
Right in front of the route.
Wow, Jason Anderson, 95-yard pick 6. I feel like that's got to be a school record.
It's got to be up there. It's got to be up there.
Wow, 61-7. Purple Raiders take a lead as Jason Anderson read the route perfectly, and the quarterback picks it off, and it was just green grass ahead of him.
Coach Lucas might have to ask Jason Anderson if he wants to join the track team after that one, too. What a heck of a sprint right there. He just took off with that ball. That was impressive.
Adrenaline, I'm sure, was racing as he was making his way to the end zone.
Without a doubt.
Wow. Luke Stenson kicking the PAT now. He boots it through 62-7 now. Luke Stenson adds on the PAT, and that'll officially do it. 62-7. The number 2 Mount Union Purple Raiders take care of business against the Cardinals. They're 4-0 and 2-0 in the OAC, and the Cardinals drop to 0-4 overall and 0-3 in the OAC. Now, Coach Start with his 60th win now for Mount Union.
Absolutely crazy, guys.
Just 6 seasons, already 60 wins for him.
Thank you, guys. And here we have our 91.1 WRMU player of the games. We have Darnell Williams and Shaun Thomas, the 1-2 punch that caused the purple avalanche in the third quarter. Darnell, you had over 160 rushing yards on the day and 2 rushing touchdowns. How do you feel about your performance today?
I feel good. I mean, I know there's a lot of stuff that we had to clean up on offense. It starts with the O-line, so give it up to them.
All right, to the O-line, and Shaun Thomas, you had 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown, over 100 yards total. How do you feel about your performance?
I feel pretty good, man. Like Darnell said, give it up to the O-line. They had great blocking on the perimeter, made things happen. Obviously, we got some stuff to clean up, but overall, a good game.
Awesome. And now, it was homecoming for the Union Raiders. Great performance for alumni and students today.
Feel good, but job's not done. Just glad that we're 1-0. Get some stuff corrected and get ready for next week.
It was a good turnout from the fans. We appreciate them coming. Love to put on a show for them.
All right, and you guys are also still remaining undefeated. Comment about the team morale so far.
Keep stacking days, and our goal is to be 1-0 at the end of every week.
Job's not finished.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. And back to you guys up in the studio.